Now the question is, will artificial intelligence take your job? Jobs will be lost, but more jobs will be created.
Yeah.
You must be able to. Do you know the most valuable company in the world said, you're not going to lose your job to AI, but you're going to lose your job to who? The person that uses AI. I don't know if you get. Yes, jobs will be lost, but more intelligent jobs will be created. So how do you put yourself ahead of the curve? You must keep learning. What is the update? That's why they actually do certification. Keep learning, all right, so that you are ahead of the curve. Africa is 30 years behind. I'm telling you the honest truth. The average Nigerian youth is 30 years behind what is happening at the global scene. So you must put yourself ahead of the curve. You must develop capacity, competencies above your peers. All right? If you don't go ahead of the curve, you will lose your job. But if you keep learning, yeah, make AI your friend. That's the word I use. Bro, you're not just going to retain your job, you're going to get better job. All right? So my response to you is that keep learning, develop yourself, develop capacity. So at the end of the day, you have the competencies to access a job and compete with those in India and China. Nigerians are not your competitors. Hope you know. When I'm developing a system, what I do first, give me a prototype of this in India. I want to know what is happening there. In China, they do things that way.
So it's good to use it as a tool to still develop yourself. So what will differentiate you is now your value. I've been to places they say they cannot pay me. So by the time we have conversations, they now say, okay, this guy we can't pay you.
Yeah.
Bosses that I've worked for a few years back, I just went there, let me help them. Maybe say no, we can't pay you. And it is the same thing, because it's not because of I took anything there, I took anything, but by communication, the value I have already, they can't pay me. So it's the same thing I would advise you to do. Keep imputing yourself with knowledge, get better, and focus on product, because if you focus on development or UI, all these tools, companies may now find it cheaper to use these tools.
Yeah.
So if you focus on a problem and solve it, like mine, I have a tax application for state. So by the time states start deploying it, I will not be depending on engineering to make money. So I now have a product. So you look at a problem in the country or wherever globally, solve a problem, develop a product around it, use this tool quickly and deploy. So by the time you use that, if it's the money you're looking at, you start making the money and improving yourself.